grand final of the ESL RPG Spring Cup Series will begin. We got 8 players who qualified to it through 3 weekly cups. And now it's not played in knockout, it's played in cup mode without finalists. So I'm gonna focus on the top positions now. It's all about getting points instead of avoiding last place. We are following Prime here. In the first round we played 3 from the 3 weekly cups and then 1 new map for the grand final. We see Prime with a mistake. Mario goes up to first ahead of Sander Pie. Rapple looks to be last, has made a mistake, but Prime is in the middle of the field here. Mario has gone up to the lead. Very close pack though so far. The map is about 6 minutes long, so this is far from over, of course. Now we are entering this difficult balance act. We do see some mistakes and Sander Pie will have to respawn, and look at this. Look how far behind Sander Pie is all of a sudden. Just because he respawned there. Worst place ever for Sander Pie to respawn just before the next checkpoint. He's gonna lose 20 or 30 seconds with this mistake. And he's not gonna get many points in this round. And there are only 2 points for each map, so this is not good at all for Sander Pie. Not the start he wanted. Instead we got Kilburn in the lead. VKLF just behind him at second. We got Prime. Was at third, but Mario and Rehax has both passed him. Then we got Chaos Hand next behind Prime. Then we got Rappo here. Actually, it would be good if there was numbers to the players. I could say first, second, third to the plugin. I just thought about that. But anyways, back to the grand final. Looks like Chaos Hand made a mistake. Oh, some lag as well. He's still ahead of Rappo. I thought he was behind, but no. Oh, Prime needs to back it up and he falls down, needs to respawn. Gonna lose some seconds. Of course, still a long way ahead of Sander Pie, who's dead last at the moment. Anyways, let's focus on the start. Kilburn has taken the lead. VKLF not far behind. I can still catch up. Then we got Rehax at third, Mario at fourth. Rappo, a couple seconds behind Mario. Chaos-san, a couple of more seconds behind Rappo. Prime, about to go upstairs. And then Sander Pie does a pretty good job catching up to Prime. Oh, but then he gets stuck. Oh, and needs to back it up as well. Sander Pie is losing it here. He's falling out of the race. Still weren't counting out though. He could probably maybe make a comeback, although he continues to make some mistakes here as well, so might not know the map too well. It's hard to say. Anyways, back to the top. Kilburn has taken a lead. A couple of seconds ahead of VKLF through the tunnel. Of course, this cup is played using the ESL RPG title pack, which is made specifically for Trackmania 2, and VKLF falls down and needs to respawn. Wow, that was a massive respawn from VKLF. He's gonna lose so much time with that. And he falls down to, I don't even know what position he is currently, but it is not good. It's behind Prime. Huge mistake. Here is Kilburn, currently in the lead. But yeah, as I was saying, this is used. This is played with the Trackmania 2 RPG title pack, which consists of 6,000 custom objects and a lot of other features as well, which you can read about on a site that probably someone can link to in the chat. Very interesting title pack that I recommend installing if you do have Trackmania 2 or Mania Planet. It's for free. Doesn't cost a dime. Anyways, back to the race. Kilburn is in the lead. Rehax is at second, but he is far behind. So Kilburn looking strong on this first map, this first round. He's 10 seconds behind Kilburn. Very good. Here is Mario, currently at third place. 6 seconds behind Rehax. There's Rappo also going down the hole. Chaos Hand also down the hole. VKLF about to enter it. Actually no, he's a bit further behind even, and he gets a landing bug. Not what he wanted. Then we got Prime. Here he is. Sees VKLF. Then lastly is Sanderpie with that huge mistake in the start. Had to respawn just before the next checkpoint. Still at last place. Alright, back to Kilburn in the lead. We are 5 minutes into the first round. Kilburn looking to take home. I guess it is 10 points. If it's that point system. I'm actually not sure which point system they are using, but we'll find out soon enough. Kilburn going over the balance acts, does it really good. And then there's some more balance act here. This one can be a bit tricky. You have to steer to the right as well, but Kilburn does it great. And now he should enter the half pipe, and we've seen a lot of mistakes at this part in the qualification cup. The trick is to have enough speed down this half pipe here. You have to make sure that you don't have too much speed. You have to like slow down a lot here. And Kilburn, I'm not sure, will he make it? He does some drifts and no, he's not gonna make it. He had too much speed. He was too eager to make it, and he needs to go like this now to build up speed. That means that Reax will catch up. Can Reax do it on the first try? Yes, he will. Reax now catching up really a lot to Kilburn, because Kilburn made that mistake. Kilburn a bit too eager to go down the half pipe. You really have to make sure that you have your wheels on the road as you go down it, and Kilburn did not have that. So now it's a fight for first place. Reax looking to catch up to Kilburn, who still got a lead. Here comes this jump. Good line from Kilburn. No, he goes too wide and he crashes. Here comes Reax. Reax looking to pass Kilburn. This is neck and neck. We are entering the last stretch now. Kilburn still in the lead. Reax tries to catch up. Landing bug. No, Kilburn looking to take first. Wow, that was such a clutch ending. Very, very close between Kilburn and Reax. And here is Mario. He's gonna take third. Alright, looks like Kilburn got 30 points with that. So it's Moto GP points, I believe. Reax gets 25. Mario gets 21. Next up is Rappo. Got the stretch left. And is going to take fourth place. Gets 18 points with that. Let's see if we have any close fights here. Not really. Chaos Hand got a big lead over VKLF. There's Prime. Does not have enough speed either. Sanderpie can pass him. No! He makes the same mistake as well. And he has no speed at all here. He's backing it up. That's gonna be not gonna be enough. Looks like Prime made it this time, but Sanderpie needs to go like this to build up more speed. So this was a terrible round from Sanderpie. So many mistakes. Oh, VKLF has passed Chaos Hand. Chaos Hand with a late mistake allows VKLF to pass him. Can prove to be important. So VKLF takes 5th place. And then Chaos Hand will take 6th. And then we got Prime makes the jump. Got a big lead over Sanderpie. So Prime looking to take 7th. VKLF got 16 points with that. Chaos Hand got 15. Prime will get 14, I think. Not too familiar of this point system. Yes, 14 points for Prime. And last up is Sanderpie. He got 1 minute left on the timer. Should have enough time here to finish at least to get the points. 1 minute left on the clock. Just a few turns left for Sanderpie. And he is not looking to finish. I don't know why. Maybe he doesn't know the map. It kind of looks like he doesn't know the map. In that case, I guess he did pretty decently for his first round. But yeah, Sanderpie finds the last stretch and is gonna take last place here. Will get 13 points. If he wants to. Maybe he doesn't. He wants to. Alright, so that is the first round, and the score is Kilburn in the lead with 30, Rehax at 2nd with 25, Mario at 3rd with 21, Rampo at 4th with 18, VKLF at 5th with 16, Chaos Hand at 6th with 15, Prime at 7th with 14, and Sanderpie at 8th with 13. We are live into the second and last round of the first map, Forum Hadriani, made by VKLF. Let's see if Sanderpie can get a better start now. Just the absolute worst place to respawn in the previous round, and he goes through that tunnel really good. is up in the top together with Kilburn, VKLF, Rappo, and Mario. Looks like someone made a mistake. Rappo, I believe it was, drops down to third. Oh, Sanderpie also with a small mistake, allows Kilburn to pass him. Rappo hits the wall. Let's follow Sanderpie now. Let's see if we can do it better. We'll take it really slowly here, and I think it's worth it. Not really not worth it to take the risk, I think. Better to just make sure that you are lined up correctly. It's not about setting fast times, of course. It's about gathering the points. So Kilburn and Sanderpie goes up in the lead. Here's Rehax. A few seconds behind. Rappo is at 4th. Prime is at 5th. Chaosand has been passed by Mario, so he's at 7th. And then VKLF has respawned! VKLF has respawned on his own map. Probably made the same mistake that Sanderpie did. So not looking good for VKLF, who got 5th place last time, and he doesn't make the jump and he needs to respawn for the 2nd time. That is unheard of, and that is extremely bad for VKLF, who now might run the risk of not being able to finish. He's not even driving, he's giving up. He's saying to, I guess he's saying that I shouldn't spec him, so I won't do that. The points at this point, no pun intended. So yeah, Kilburn once again in the lead, looking very strong on this map as they did on the first qualification cup. Rehax is at 2nd, just ahead of Rappo, wide line. Just make sure he doesn't get stuck. Then we saw the other players just behind him. Prime has passed Mario once again. Mario got 3rd last time, 21 points. Or Mario goes for that wine light here as well, and he does the wall hit, passes Prime. Great stuff from Mario. That was an awesome turn from Mario. Showed that he knows this map really well. Better than Prime. And he goes up to 4th place behind Rappo, Rehax, and Kilburn. Kilburn with an 8-second lead over Rehax. Then an additional 4 seconds to Rappo. Mario can see Rappo in front of him. They are about to enter the tunnel. Here's Kilburn getting a bit stuck, but gets past it at least, so that's better than falling down. Here's Rehax, let's see how he does it. This is a very tricky part, as you can see. It's really hard to do it first try. You will have trouble with this part. And we see Rehax actually falling down. Needs to back it up so he has enough speed to get up the stairs. And this of course allows both Mario and Rappo to pass him. They are entering these second group of tunnels, and Rehax does it really well. Will pass Rappo. Falls down to 4th place, and then he falls down, needs to respawn, and that's a massive mistake. Must have been really close to the next checkpoint. So Rappo now falls down to 5th place. No, even 6th. Prime will pass him. So that was a huge mistake. Meanwhile, Mario has gone up to 2nd place. Rehax with a mistake. And Kilburn is just outstanding here in the top. He's 13 seconds ahead of Mario currently. So looking to get the sweep on this first map. Get 60 points in total. Got a close fight for 2nd place though. And Sanderpie is quite far behind. 10 seconds behind. So looks like the most interesting fight to follow here is for 2nd between Mario and Rehax. Mario having the advantage at the moment. This part here can also be really tricky. You have to make sure that you keep your speed over those long uphills and over those mini jumps, so it can be very tricky. These players are definitely making it look easy. I can guarantee you this is not easy at all. Even though it might not go so fast, it's all about having control over your vehicle. That is much harder than it seems. And it looks like Mario has made a mistake. Rehax with a perfect landing. Lands straight into the path there and is almost caught up to Mario. He will overpass him even. Great stuff from Rehax. As we are about to enter those long balance acts. Here you want to do a drift. Small drift with low speed, not easy at all either. Mario goes up to second place again. Looks... Oh! Rehax gets stuck. Can at least finish, does not have to respawn. But that allows Mario to get a lead. Kilburn, let's see if he can do this part better. Yes, he gets a lot of speed here, so does it much better now. And is looking very, very... Mario about to enter it as well. As is Rehax, but let's follow Mario here. So that should be enough speed as well, I do believe. Yes, so Mario makes it as well, and here is Rehax. Will make it as well. So that looks to be the top 3 as of now. Let's just see how the other players does it. Prime falls down just as I switch to him. Commentator's curse. Strikes again. Did someone pass him with that? Yes, both Sanderpie and Chaos Ant will pass Prime because of that. As they will now enter this part. Sanderpie had a lot of trouble and he falls down. Huge mistake from Sanderpie. Let's see if Chaos Ant can make it. Yes, he will. So it looks to take 4th place. Prime. Nope, that's not enough speed. Meanwhile, Kilburn has finished just ahead of Mario. Wow, interesting. So it looks like Kilburn made a late mistake, and Mario only 2 seconds behind Kilburn. Probably should have focused on that. But yeah, Rehax took 3rd. Gets 21 points with that. Should still be at 2nd place, I do believe. Actually, no, they are tied, Rehax and Mario. So those 2 players are tied for 2nd, and then Kilburn is at 1st with 60 points. Chaos Hand, next player to finish, will take 4th place and will get 18 points. Then we got Prime. Ooh, Rappo has passed him, but Prime comes back, but then gets stuck. Rappo takes over again and will take 5th place. That was very close. So here is Rappo, will take 5th. Prime just behind, will take 6th. Sanderpie, not a good run once again, but he will at least pass Vikalap, who had 2 respawns in the start. Looks like he's done really good after that though, because he doesn't have that much left of the map. So he should at least get the points. Sanderpie will take 7th place, gets 14 points. Then we only got Vikalap left. This is of course the last round of the first map. And we will soon know the standings. Vikalap will get 13 points. That takes 8. Alright, so that is the end of the first map, Forum Hadriani, made by Vikalap. Kilburn currently in the lead with 60 points. Mario at 2nd with 46, tied with Rehax. Rappo is at 3rd with 34. Chaos Ant at 4th with 33. Prime... No, wait a minute. Rappo is at 4th. Chaos Ant is at 5th. Prime is at 6th. Vikalap is at 7th. And Sanderpie is at 8th. But still pretty close, as you can see. Alright, so let's see what the next map will be. It's going to be Wunder, made by Bass. Was used in the 2nd qualification cup, and as was the case on the first map, we will start with a warm-up round. So it's gonna be a while before this grand final continues, and honestly there's not really much I can talk about here, so yeah, I guess I can just take a small break here. So yeah, the map is also 7 minutes long, so I mean it's gonna be a while before it starts, but yeah, as you can see, this map looks awesome. It's yeah, pretty unique way of driving a racing game, if I do say so myself. Just making this kind of map, it just takes a long time, as you can imagine. So a lot of work has been put into this, and just in this title pack, you know, it's just so much work has been put into it. And also the textures are also custom made, of course, so not just the objects, it's the textures as well. There's also custom lights. I'm not sure if they are used on this map though, but in the latest update, those were added as well. So yeah, you can be very creative with this title pack, which is awesome. So yeah, the players are doing their warm-up here. Still 6 minutes left, so well, I guess I'll just take a small break here, and then the grand final will continue soon, so stay tuned. Alright, I'm back. The warm-up is over and we will continue the grand final of the ESL RPG Spring Cup Series. Kilburn won the warm-up and is leading in the total as well with 60 points. Mario is with 46, tied for second with 3 hacks. Rapo is at 4th with 34. Chaos Hand is at 5th with 33. Prime is at 6th with 29. VK Lap also with 29 and Sandipie with 27. And we are live into the first round. As I said, Kilburn won the warm-up round and actually set a new personal best on it as well. So he is hot. He is very, very hot in this grand final. So far, got first in the 2 first rounds. We will of course play 2 rounds on this map as well. Oh, that's an interesting. Okay. Okay, so actually on this map, for those who don't know, you can actually decide to take that rings checkpoint that the other players went to. You can decide to take that one in the end of this map, because the end of the map you actually pass that section again, and that's actually what Kilburn did here. So that's gonna be a bit confusing for me to cast, because I will have no idea how well Kilburn is doing until we reach the ending. So it looks like the other players all went and took that ring checkpoint, but yeah, Kilburn did not. So we'll just have to wait and see. Right now he is in the lead, but it's not really in the lead, as you may understand. Anyways, it looks like Rehax has dropped down to last. Might have respawned. He's wow, he's far behind now. 17 seconds behind, so he is not doing really good at the moment. Sandipie is first, or is he? Not sure. Kilburn could be at first place now. Impossible for me to say. Also but it is pretty interesting though that you can actually take those different routes on a map. It's not good for casting, but it does make for an interesting race, I think. Of course, this map is called Wunder, made by Bass Boss, and was used in the second weekly cup. And now let's see who did win that one. Was it Mario that won it? I think it was. Yes. So Mario won the second, Kilburn won the first, and then Sandipie won the third and final one. Of course, we do see Mario passing Sandipie here. So Sandipie drops down to second place with quotation marks. I don't really know if that's the case. And Sandipie does a nice tree here. He actually will he will not catch up to Mario, but it is neck and neck between these 2 players. Then we got Chaos Hand, not far behind. Actually, Sandipie. No, wait, never mind. Kilburn says that Kilburn is first now, but yeah, we can't know that for sure until the end of the map. Here is VK Lap just behind Chaos Hand. Then we got Rapo, as he wraps himself around the turn. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'll go with it. Then we got Prime at 7th place, and Rehack still at last, far behind. Actually, not too far behind Prime. Rapo will get overtaken by Prime. No. Just momentarily. Rapo is once again ahead of Prime. So yeah, Kilburn here is at first place, but he got 1 ring checkpoint to pass in the end. And actually, based on how close he is to Mario and Sandipie here, I would say that Kilburn is actually not at first place. I would say that currently Sandipie is at first place, ahead of Mario. He made a mistake here, so falls down. Oh wait, did Sandipie forget to take a ring checkpoint? I think he might have forgot it. I think Sandipie forgot to take a ring checkpoint. That is not good. That's why Mario took that different route. You had to turn back and take that checkpoint, but Sandipie forgot to do it. And now he's back here. He realized it needs to respawn, and now took it, I think. So yeah, Sandipie losing several positions with that mistake. Very unfortunate. Of course, had a rough start to the first map as well, where he respawned just before the next checkpoint, lost 20 to 30 seconds. So yeah, he falls down here in positions. Oh, Reax with a bad landing. I do turn off the cars a lot actually, but I also turn them on sometimes, because I want to know what player is which player is which, basically. So I need to turn them on sometimes. So I hope it's not too distracting, but it just helps me making a better cast. So that's why I do have names on sometimes. Oh, did Rehax get stuck here? No, he gets up. But he is only at 6th place. Mario has gone up to the lead. Kilburn, I think, minutes left to go. Ooh, wow, that's an awkward position from Kilburn. And he actually will have to go around this part again. So Kilburn is, yeah, I don't know, he is not doing well there at all. Have to go around this place once again and enter it. So Kilburn loses valuable seconds. Looks like Sanderpie is not far behind. Should probably be ahead of Kilburn. You have to keep in mind that Kilburn does not have that ring checkpoint in the start. So Mario is in the lead. Sanderpie, I do believe, is at 2nd. Kilburn probably at 3rd. Then Rehax. Could be a close fight here between Rehax and Kilburn, actually. Not sure who is 3rd. And Prime is at 5th place, that's for sure. He's ahead of Rappo, Chaos Hand, and VKLF, who has dropped down to last, and then he falls on his back, needs to respawn. Let's see if he can do it better next time. No! He will have to respawn for a 2nd time. 3rd time is the charm for VKLF, who finally makes it, but is dead last. And here's Kilburn and Mario having a close fight, but it's not really a close fight, because very soon we are going to see Kilburn taking a different route from Mario. So he will get a ring checkpoint, and we actually should follow Kilburn to see him doing that. Actually, maybe better to follow Mario. So we only have about 1 minute left to go of this map. This turn here is gonna be awkward, and Kilburn does hit the wall. Mario does it perfectly. Lands in a perfect position, and then does the balance act really well as well. So Mario looking strong on this map. Of course, did win it as well in the qualification cup. It's funny how Kilburn, who won the first qualification cup, won on that map as well. Now Mario looking to win on his map that he won in the qualification cup. And then Sanderpie still at 3rd, ahead of Rehax. But let's follow the top, Mario and Kilburn. We are soon entering that part with the ring checkpoint. Not the best landing from Mario. Actually, no, what? Kilburn? You're missing a checkpoint. Did Kilburn forget it? What? I think Kilburn might have forgot it. Oh my god. He makes a Sanderpie. No, what? Okay, I am officially confused right now. Kilburn does finish without taking that ring checkpoint. Kilburn takes first, and Mario has to respawn in the end. Yeah, I'm officially confused now. Maybe someone can explain what happened there, because I do believe Kilburn did not take that ring checkpoint. So I don't know. Anyway, Sanderpie takes 2nd, Rehax takes 3rd. Mario missed the ending in the end, so yeah, instead of taking 2nd, I guess he will now look to take only 5th place. So that was a very, very bad mistake for Mario in the end. Prime is gonna defeat him, and Mario will only take 5th place. Not what he needed at all. That could actually be that could decide the whole final, I think, because Kilburn now got the 90 points. He is looking good in the top, and you know, sooner or later we're gonna have a situation where people cannot even catch up to Kilburn if he keeps winning. Anyways, Prime also finishes, and then only VKLF remains. Yeah, I'm really confused. Like, Kilburn did not take that checkpoint. So I'm really confused about it. The other players did take it in the start, and then Kilburn did not. I guess he took it at some other place, I don't know. Maybe there's like a different place in the map where you can take it. I have no clue. But yeah, anyways, that is the end of the first round. Kilburn now with 90 points. Rehax goes up to 2nd place, 67 points. Mario falls down to 3rd with 62. 10 points ahead of Sanderpie at 4th. Chaos Sand is at 5th with 48, tied with Rapo with 48 as well. Then Prime at 7th, who is actually not on the server. Which confuses me. Yeah, Prime disconnected, so we will have to wait for him. And then of course VKLF is at last place with 42 points. Yeah, I am not really sure. I have not played this map myself, so that's why. Okay, it looks like you can take that ring checkpoint 2 checkpoints later. Okay, I did not know that. I thought you could take it in the end, but I did not know you could take it only 2 checkpoints later. But okay, that explains it. So good to know for the next round, as we will restart the round pretty soon. Alright, Mario has forced the round to end, and we are live once again in the final, the second and last round of the second map. We got 2 more maps after this, and Prime does a strange mistake here in the start. Turn a bit too late, and as a result falls down to last place. And meanwhile, Sanderpie takes the lead. So here we see the players taking this ring checkpoint, but Kilburn will not take it. Kilburn is actually standing still. Yeah, I think it seems like Kilburn also disconnected here, so yeah, some disconnects. First it was Prime, now it's Kilburn, so we will have to stop this round as well and wait for Kilburn to come back on the server, and there he is. So now he's back, and Mario can force another round to end, and then we can continue the final. We play 4 maps, cup mode without finalists. So yeah, if Kilburn continues to do really good here, he's won all 3 rounds so far, then he is going to win for sure. But I can't really say exactly when. But yeah, we are live into the next round. Both Kilburn and Prime are back on the server, and they are both driving here as well, I do believe. Yes, so that's good. And now Sanderpie, who had a great start, has to respawn to the start. Wow, talk about day and night. So he definitely did not want to see that restart, that's for sure. So he falls down to last place. Instead we got Mario, who now goes for... Actually, he might have taken that ring checkpoint, I'm not sure. But yeah, Kilburn takes that alternative route. Let's see actually if you can see where he takes it. Maybe he's already taken it. I'm very curious about this. Gotta be somewhere around here. But he takes an alternative route. Maybe here somewhere? Not yet. So once he's gone through that one, I will know what the results are. But I think we passed 3 checkpoints now, haven't we? And he still haven't passed it. Maybe I missed it, or maybe he took the normal route. I'm actually not sure at all. But it's my fault for not knowing the map, so that's why I got this situation here. Yeah, Kilburn definitely did not take that ring checkpoint and start, so where is he going to take it? Interesting. Maybe actually now he opted to take it in the end. That could be the reason. So yeah, there seems to be several ways to take that ring checkpoint. Actually no, yeah, this might be it. Okay, so Kilburn now took the ring checkpoint and now respawned. And he is actually at first place. It looks to be faster. He's 2 seconds ahead of Rappo. So that's very, very interesting. We can take that route differently. So Kilburn in the lead ahead of Rappo. Then we got Rehax at third. Mario is at fourth. Had that late mistake in the previous round. Close fight with Kilburn. And instead he dropped down to 5th place, I believe. Then we got Vikela. Prime at 6th place. Sanderpie just behind at 7th, and the current last player is Chaosan. Sanderpie respawned in the start, but it looks like Chaosan has made some major mistakes of his own and has fallen down to 8th place. Kilburn looking to take his 4th victory in a row. He is dominating this grand final so far. He's even taking alternative routes on this map, so he seems very prepared. Not very far ahead of Rappo though in this round. As you can see, Kilburn not far ahead. Then Rehax. Oh, Rehax lost some speed. Mario will get closer. Yeah, it seems like it was a bit later than 2 checkpoints. But yeah, interesting map that you can take that ring checkpoint at different placements. I think that's pretty cool actually. Oh, Mario needs to respawn, get stuck in the tunnel. See if he can do it the second time. Oh, okay, he got barely enough speed. But yeah, he will fall down to 4th place. Rehax will pass him. Then we got this fight for first, Kilburn and Rappo. Ooh, Kilburn gets stuck. Allows Rappo to take over the lead. We are about 5 minutes into the map. Kilburn barely made the jump. His back wheels got stuck, but he managed to get to the next part. So he keeps his 2nd place. Otherwise would have respawned. Would have had to respawn. Although we do see Rehax. Oh, Rehax falls down. I think he was very, very close to Kilburn, but not anymore. Actually, no, it was Rappo, never mind. And Rappo gets stuck here, so Kilburn takes over the lead. Oh, now Rehax will pass Rappo. So, and we see Mario there as well. So those players are pretty close to each other. Fight for 2nd place, because now, right now, Kilburn is just dominating. Got this 1st place with a firm grip. Doesn't have much left of this map. 2 minutes remaining. He will go up to 120 points. We are halfway through the grand final in that case. Oh, flips the wall, but should have enough speed. Actually, there's no obstacle here really. Down the hole he goes. Let's see how far behind Rehax is. About 10 seconds perhaps. Then we also see Rappo not far behind the Rehax. This turn here is tricky, and we do see both Rappo and Rehax having trouble with it. Mario has done it great in the past. Let's see if he can do it again. Yes, once again Mario does that part beautifully. Very well executed by Mario, and he should catch up a lot to Rappo and Rehax with that performance. And we also see some different strats at this part. Some people will back it up like Rehax, and then Rappo will actually do a drift. And it does seem like backing it up is faster. I also saw Kilburn doing it earlier in the 1st round. But a close fight here between Rappo and Rehax. Also saw Mario swishing by. Now Kilburn should enter the last couple of turns. Let's take him into the finish. he will reach 120 points. He has won 4 out of 4 rounds so far in the grand final, as we got 4 rounds left to go. Could even be a good time by Kilburn. Wow, 7 minutes 29 seconds and 40 hundredths. That's a strong time by Kilburn. Sets a new top 2 Dedimania record, so very good time. And meanwhile we got a fight for second place there. Rehax is gonna defeat Rappo. Takes 25 points, Rappo takes 21, just ahead of Mario, had a strong finish. So that was a pretty close round. Now we got 4 players remaining. Prime is one of them, looking to take 5th place. Still got ways to go until he reach the ending. Got a big lead over Sanderpie though, who in terms got a big lead over VKLF. And then Chaos Hand, not too far behind VKLF, but is at last place. It looks like Rappo will pass Chaos Hand in the total. Kilburn of course extends his lead. Rehax keeps the 2nd place over Mario. So that looks to be the top 3 right now. Kilburn, Rehax and Mario. Prime has finished, will get 16 points. So next up is VKLF. No! Where's Sanderpie? Where is Sanderpie? Did he what? Okay, he's still driving. What? Did he miss a checkpoint? I hope not. Because it's not showing up in the plugin. Not sure what's going on with the... What? Okay, what? I thought I was speaking Sanderpie. I guess I was speaking Chaos Hand all this time. So it looks like Sanderpie retired then. I guess they had similar colors in their nicknames. I actually mistook Chaos Hand for Sanderpie, or I'm going insane. That could also be the case. But VKLF will finish, takes 15 points. Then Chaos Hand will also finish. 45 seconds left on the timer. Will get 14 points. Alright, so I'm not sure if the points are wrong. No, they are correct. So Kilburn will take 120 points now in total. Another clean score on this second map. Rehax is at 2nd now with 92 points, 12 points ahead of Mario at 3rd. Rappo is at 4th with 69, Prime at 5th with 63, Chaos Hand at 6th with 62, VKLF at 7th with 57, and Sanderpie at 8th with 52, retired that previous round. So I'm not sure if he's gonna continue to play. But yeah, we are now into the 3rd map. Assassin's Creed 3 Boston, made by Rehax. This one was used in the 3rd qualification cup. As you can see, it looks quite different. You got a ship that players are driving on, and a lot of other cool sections as well. So yeah, we are going to do a warm-up, of course. It's gonna be a 6-minute long warm-up. And I guess by popular demand I will spectate the players now, so you got something to see, I guess. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk anything during this warm-up to save my voice, I suppose, because there's not really anything to talk about. So yeah, I'll be back in about 6 minutes to continue the grand final. Alright, I'm back. We will now continue the grand final of the ESL RPG Spring Cup series. We are into the third map out of 4, and currently Kilburn is in the lead with 120 points. Rehax is at second with 92, Mario is at third with 80, Rappo is at fourth with 69, Prime is at fifth with 63, Chaosand is at sixth with 62, VKLF is at seventh with 57, and Sanderpie is at last place with 52 points. But it looks like Sanderpie disconnected, so he is out of the server. So we will have to wait for him to rejoin before we can continue the grand final. Hopefully it won't take too long. But yeah, Kilburn is pretty much running away with this one. I'm not sure exactly how much more points he needs to win to secure himself first, but it's probably getting close to it because we only got 4 more rounds to go. 2 on this map, which is of course Assassin's Creed 3 Boston, made by Rehax, and then the last map, which is used specifically for the grand final, which was not used in any of the weekly cups, which this one was, and also the 2 previous maps. So yeah, currently waiting for Sanderpie, who left the server, and now also Rappo leaves the server. So we've got 2 players missing in action. And we'll have to wait. Okay, Sanderpie is back, and also Rappo, so I believe we can start the race, start the final any moment now. We just have to force the round to its end. At least I think all players are here. Looks like it. Oh, Rappo is off the server again. It says be right back, so I guess he's doing something. Okay, now he's back. Not exactly sure what's going on. As we see Kilburn with interesting performance. Alright, looks like all the players are ready. Good luck, have fun. We will now continue the grand final of the ESL RPG Spring Cup series. It all comes down to this. 8 players qualified to the grand final through 3 weekly cups. We are 2 maps into the final. Kilburn is in a perfect score right now, 120 points. He has won all 4 rounds so far, and we are live into the 5th round out of 8. Collected pack in the start. Rappo with good speed. Goes up to second just behind Mario. Looks like Rappo has made a mistake. Also Sanderpie. Those 2 players are currently at the bottom. No, Chaosand even further behind. Oh, Rappo gets stuck in the balance act. Falls down to last place behind Chaosand and Sanderpie. But he's not far ahead of Rehax and VKLF. Where it's Mario, not far behind either. We got Prime next up. Of course, worth mentioning is that Sanderpie and Prime did really good on this map in the 3rd and final qualification cup. They got 1st and 2nd, and that's what brought them into this grand final as well. So they could possibly do well here. Currently not with too many points. Prime is at 5th with 63, and Sanderpie is at last with 52. So Sanderpie especially would need those points. But it is Kilburn who backs himself into the checkpoint and is in the lead. Here is Rehax at second place, also second place in the toll with 90 points, 92 even. VKLF is at third in toll, he's only at 7th place, Prime will pass him. Mario, who had that huge mistake on the second map when he had a close fight with Kilburn, so instead of taking second place, which he would have had, he got down to 5th place, and now we see some more mistakes from Mario, who needs to respawn, and he's gonna fall down to last place perhaps. Yeah, looks like Mario drops down to last place with that respawn, so not exactly what he needed. Oh, Kilburn has also fallen down, so Kilburn no longer in the lead. Rehax instead has taken over it. As he goes down the tunnel and builds up some speed, then respawns to take the next way. Sanderpie has gone up to second place all of a sudden. Had a rough start, but now looking stronger. Once again, won this map in the qualification cup last week. He is currently at last place in the toll, so needs to get points. Kilburn has dropped down to second to last now. Only Mario is behind him. So that's what the other players need, and especially Rehax, who is now looking to be the only threat against Kilburn. If Kilburn only gets 7th place here and Rehax takes first, he's gonna catch up really by a lot, because Rehax has not done bad here at all. He's only had top positions really, as far as I can remember at least. So Rehax looking to get closer to Kilburn. Sanderpie though there to deny him perhaps that pleasure. Sanderpie is driving good here. Catching up quickly to Rehax. Good turn here as well. Up the stairs. The players go, and Sanderpie does it better, goes up to first. Third place is now occupied by Prime, who will have to respawn, sees Kilburn passing him. And also someone else, I believe. Let's see if I can see that player. Rappo, I think. Yes, Rappo will pass him. VKLF at third place. Mario still at last place. Prime at 7th place. Kilburn has gone up to 6th, and wow! Passes, well, passed Rappo on Chaos End, but did not have enough speed, so they both pass him again. But he is close to these players and could perhaps pass them, get some more points. And DKLF not far ahead at all either. But Rehax and Sanderpie with a bit of a lead currently, 4.5 minutes into the round. This map is about 6 minutes long, so these players are getting close to the end. You see Rehax with no respawn. Some players will make a respawn in that checkpoint, but Rehax will not. I don't think Sanderpie did it either. And I think it's wise, because I think it's faster. Riskier probably though. Harder. So Sanderpie still remains in the lead, ahead of Rehax. VKLF. Oh, VKLF has dropped down to 6th place, I guess. Kilburn, Rappo, and Chaosan has all passed him. Yeah, he's only ahead of Mario and Prime all of a sudden. Huge mistake from VKLF, and Kilburn is now at 3rd place. He's doing well once again. He's still pretty far behind Rehax and Sanderpie though. Still 1 checkpoint behind them. Yeah, I don't know exactly how far behind it is, but it is 15 seconds or something like that, perhaps. Pretty big distance. We are entering the last couple of turns. Sanderpie still in the lead. Water bounce has enough speed. Here's Rehax just behind him. It looks like Sanderpie is gonna take first, as he did in the qualification cup as well, showing that he is good on this map. Another water bounce here in the end. Sanderpie gets a good line, builds up a lot of speed, and small mistake here. Where's Rehax? Rehax getting closer to Sanderpie, who will pass him. Rehax will pass Sanderpie, but I do actually suspect that Sanderpie did that on purpose for some reason, because I don't see any other reason. So yes, Sanderpie allowed Rehax to take first. I guess he wanted Rehax to get closer to Kilburn for some reason, instead of getting the points himself. So Rehax gets 30 points, Sandipie 25, Kilburn takes third, gets 21 points, Rappo takes 4th, gets 18, Chaos Hand will take 5th place, gets 16 points, VKLF takes 7th place, gets 15, and here is Mario. He's in the 3rd place in the total, will get 14 points. Actually no, he's not the last. Prime is it last? Sorry about that. So Prime takes last and gets 13 points. Alright, so now we got a total standing of Kilburn in the lead with 141 points, Rehax getting a bit closer though, 122 points. Mario still at 3rd, 94 points, Rappo at 4th with 87, Chaos Hand 5th with 78, 1 point ahead of Sandpie, Prime at 7th with 76, and VKLF now at last place with 8. So Sandpie went up 2 positions, is now at 6th place. We are live into the next round. Ooh, who is that with that mistake? Rehax! That's not good for him. VKLF also with a minor mistake. Of course, this is the last round of this 3rd map. After this we will enter the last map, the 4th map, which was not used in any of the qualification cups, and I have actually not seen that map, so I'm very curious about it. I wonder how it will look like. So Rehax does a good job catching up to VKLF. Kilburn in the lead as he was in the previous round, but then he did, I do believe he respawned. So he fell down in the field, but then came back strongly and took 3rd. So Kilburn off to a good start. Mario looking for revenge. Did not perform well at all in the previous round. Still at 3rd place though in the total with 94 points. 7 points ahead of Rappo. Prime has gone up to 3rd. Almost had too much speed, but made it to the next checkpoint. Oh, Mario has gone up to lead. Kilburn has dropped down to last place all of a sudden. Sorry for missing that. I wonder what happened. Clearly a respawn from Kilburn, who again makes a big mistake. Let's see if he can make another comeback. He is pretty far behind with that one. Actually not too far behind. You can see VKLF there on the top. So Kilburn will have to try and make another comeback, but he is of course first in the toll. Pretty convincingly as well. I'm starting to believe that Kilburn might already have won this one. Nah, maybe not yet. But yeah, definitely Rehax needs to get a lot more points than Kilburn in this round, that's for sure. Because after this we only got 2 more rounds. So yeah, if Kilburn can take it last, that would be great for Rehax, who of course needs to get a good position himself. But that's not good. That's not gonna help him. He's stuck under the table, and he's gonna see 2 players passing him, one which is Kilburn, the very player he does not want to have in front of him. So an unfortunate mistake from Rehax, drops down to 7th place with that. In the top it looks like we got Chaos Hand instead, just ahead of Mario. Sandpie not too far behind at 3rd. Then Rappo should reach the surface. There we go. Is at 4th place. VKLF got Rehax in front of him. Has Kilburn made another mistake? Yes, he has. Drops down to 7th. But he's still ahead of Prime at least, who is dead last at the moment. So let's follow this fight at the top. Chaos Hand versus Mario. Mario wants to defend his 3rd place. Gonna be hard to reach Rehax at 2nd. Chaos Hand is currently at 5th place, could perhaps pass Rappo to take 4th, or Mario in case, yeah, actually Chaos Hand is definitely in the run for 3rd place still, also Sandpie and Prime, and possibly VKLF as well, so it's a pretty close final. And a lot can still happen. As we do see Chaos Hand still in the lead, just ahead of Mario, who does these staircases really well and actually will overtake first. Take over 1st place from Chaos Hand. Good balance act here as well. Here is Sander Pie, 2 seconds behind or so. Risky jump, but he made it to the next part. And not far behind Mario at all, who has seemingly made a mistake. Oh, Chaos-Ant with slow speed. Oh, made it barely over to the next side. And so he keeps his lead. Sander Pie with good momentum here. Takes... wow, look at that! There you saw the difference between respawning and not. Sander Pie takes over the lead from Chaos-Ant, who did that respawn. Also Mario did not respawn, so he caught up a lot to Chaos-Ant. So we got a very close fight here. 3 players battling it out for first place. Only about 1 minute remaining of the round. Ooh, Mario getting a bit stuck. Chaos-Ant takes over, but Sander Pie can take another good position. Of course, in the previous round, Sander Pie slowed down for some unknown reason. So instead of taking first, he allowed Rehax to take first. I guess so that Rehax can perhaps catch up to Kilburn. But let's see what's gonna happen now. I'm not sure what Sander Pie is gonna do. He's gonna allow Mario to pass him, and also Chaos-Ant. I mean, Sander Pie could still go for 3rd place. He's not very far behind Mario. So, I mean, if he wants to go for a top 3 position, then I would advise him to not allow Mario to pass him. But we'll see. And here comes the ending. Sander Pie still in the lead, ahead of Mario and Chaos-Ant, who clips the wall. Let's follow Sander Pie. Let's see what he's gonna do. Sees the other players to the right. Last water bounce. Does it great again. And here comes the ending. Sander Pie. He's gonna slow down. No! This time he decides to take first place. Gets 30 points and sets a good time as well. 6 minutes 22 seconds, 38 hundredths. Mario will take second. And where is Chaos-Ant? Chaos-Ant with a late mistake. Reax will pass him. So he will take third. Chaos-Ant takes fourth. Rappo is gonna take 5th. And Kilbert is actually at last place. So this is gonna help Reax quite a lot. Reax with 21 points. Kilburn will only get 13 points. So yeah, this is getting pretty exciting now. Prime takes 6th, VKLF looking to take 7th. There he goes, and then Kilburn will take last place. So that makes it pretty exciting. And that is of course the second and last round of this 3rd map. Now all that remains is 1 more map of the grand final. 2 more rounds. Kilburn is though in the lead, 154 points. Rehax 143. Mario at 3rd with 119. Sander Pie at 4th with 107. He did really good on this map. Rappo at 5th with 103. Chaos-Ant at 6th with 96. Prime at 7th with 91. And VKLF at 8th with 86. So Sander Pie pretty close to Mario. He would have of course have been even closer if he had taken first in that first round. But now he is still trailing with 12 points behind Mario. Then Rehax, of course, 11 points behind Kilburn. So this could still go either way. Kilburn cannot feel safe. And yeah, we're gonna do 1 warm-up on this round, on this map. Wow, that is a cool map. Wow, that is awesome. It's like a huge lake here in the middle, and like a waterfall here as well, which looks pretty cool. And there's like an Aztec temple as well, and a bunch of other stuff as well. So a really cool map. It's named Confluence and made by Nubisor. But yeah, this is gonna be a warm-up before we start, so I am also getting pretty damn tired, so I'm gonna take a break here and rest my voice. So be right back, warm-up, then we continue the grand final. Alright, I'm back with the final map of the grand final of the ESL RPG Spring Cup series. This is Confluence, made by Nubisar, and it is a very long map. The world record seems to be 8 minutes 46 seconds, and we have 2 more rounds to go of this grand final, I hope at least, because I'm not sure if I actually got enough energy to continue casting if it's not ended after that. But yeah, we are live into the first round. And this map I have not seen before, so I know nothing about it. All I can say based on the warm-up though is that it seems to be a very, very difficult map. So we will see a lot of respawns, beginning with Mario. Seems like you need to have a lot of speed to make this part here. Yes, he does it that time. BKLF almost hit the side of the wall, but made it as well. It looks like Chaos Hand is currently in the lead. Of course, in total, Kilburn is in the lead, 154 points, 11 points ahead of Rehax. Then Mario is at third, 12 points ahead of Santify at fourth. Rappo is at fifth with 103, Chaos Hand at 6 with 96, Prime at 7 with 91, and BKLF at 8 with 86 points. And I would say if Kilburn wins this round here, or does well in it, then he will win this final. I don't think Rehax can make a comeback then. But that's of course based on if it ends after 2 rounds, because I'm not actually sure of the format, if it is ending like that or if there's a certain point limit we will play to. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. Kilburn has gone up to the lead now. Just ahead of Rappo. Oh, Rappo with a mistake. Allows Prime, Sanderpie, and Mario to pass him. Looks like you need a lot of speed to make this jump here. Oh, and Rappo did not have enough, so he needs to respawn. It's gonna lose a lot of seconds. But yeah, this map seems to be pretty cool, to say the least. Takes full use of the title pack, I assume. Kilburn and Chaos Hand having a close fight for first place. We are 2 minutes into the map. Probably gonna see times over 8 minutes on this, or over 9 minutes even. It's my prediction, because it does seem to be a pretty technical map. I don't think we've seen the worst yet, or the hardest yet, I should say. Kilburn and Chaos Hand having a close fight for first. Here's Mario. Currently at third in the toll as well. Ooh, so dark here, but okay, Mario did make it through to the next part. Looks like Sanderpie isn't driving. Sanderpie is not driving anymore. That's interesting. So I guess he has given up. He's not gonna finish this final, so maybe we'll stick at stop at 107 points. Actually, not sure what's going on with that, but let's follow the players that are still driving. And Kilburn is lagging quite a lot. That is quite a lot of lag, to say the least. The other players though are not lagging, so that's positive. Now Kilburn is without lag once again. Ooh, needs to back it up a bit. So this allows both Mario and Prime to pass Kilburn, who is lagging really a lot. So let's not spec him too much. Spec the other players instead. Wow, that's a massive jump. I guess you have to do a water bounce here as well. Yeah. All 3 players does it well. That's actually a really cool section. Epic jump. It's like the whole map is built around that jump there. Kinda. Wow, that's also a cool part. So yeah, pretty cool map to use for the 4th and final map in the final. Yeah, I definitely hope that there's not gonna be any more rounds after these 2, because I'm actually feeling pretty sick. I'm not feeling too well, so I hope it's not gonna be any more rounds. Then I might just show the rest without any commentary. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, Prime is in the lead. Mario just behind. Kilburn was at first for a long time, but has now dropped down to third. And here's Rappo at fourth. Chaos Hand at fifth. VKLF at sixth, and Rehax at sixth. Sander Pie, of course, has retired. Okay, so it seems like it does end after these 2 rounds. That's good to know. I got it confirmed. I was a bit worried we were playing to 480 point limit. In that case, it would have ended at like 2 AM in the morning. But looks like it will end after these 2 rounds, and we are deep into the first round of the final map. Mario is in the lead ahead of Prime. Wow, this seems to be an awkward part. Prime does it well. No need to respawn. And then a lot of underwater driving, and underwater driving in Trackmania 2 Stadium is kind of difficult. You're not used to it, and you can very easily get flipped as well. At least that's my experience. But Prime does it well. He's 8 seconds behind Mario though. Mario is looking good on this map. And Kilburn is at last place. Oh wow, has Kilburn disconnected? It looks like Kilburn has unfortunately disconnected. I'm not sure what's gonna happen now. It looks like they are continuing the round. I think we should probably continue it because we are pretty deep into the round as well. I think maybe it's more fine to restart the round if it's just in the start. But now we're already 7 minutes into an 8-minute map, so yeah, looks like we are continuing. Mario is in the lead, and of course this will make it so Reax will catch up a lot to Kilburn. I think Kilburn might still be in the lead, possibly. Nah, actually no, Kilburn will not be in the lead anymore. So we are going to have a new leader, and it is going to be Rehax as long as he finishes. He's currently here at 5th place. Possibly have to respawn here. Can he reach the next checkpoint? Yes, he will. Drives on his back. Kilburn, I mean Mario should be pretty close to now. He's 8 minutes into the map. Should have about 1 minute left to go. Should be another water bounce. Yes. He is 1 checkpoint ahead of Prime. Last jump, I think, for Mario. He's gonna get 30 points with this. Oh, he had to respawn. Where is Prime? Prime's still behind. See if Mario can do it second try. Alright, this time it looks like he has enough speed, and Mario is gonna take first. Sets a time of 9 minutes 49 hundredths. And actually a new Dedimania record with that one. I guess this map isn't really often played in rounds though, so that explains why it's usually played in time attack. Prime takes second, gets 25 points. Next up will be Rappo. Seems to have enough speed. Gets 21 points. Then Rehax will actually pass Kilburn now, as long as he is able to finish. We will have a new leader in Rehax, who gets 18 points. Then we have Chaos Hand next up. Takes 6th place, and here is VKLF, last player remaining. Is gonna take 7th place, I believe. Something like that. So Rehax now in the lead, 161 points. Kilburn drops down to 2nd. I wonder if he's back on the server. Yes, he is. So we got a close fight here between Rehax and Kilburn. One more round to go of this grand final. This is it. Is Rehax going to snipe 1st place from Kilburn, who's done so well in this grand final? It's kind of unfortunate that a disconnect will decide it all. But Kilburn is not out of it yet. He can still win this race. However, he needs to be ahead of Rehax. A lot of mistakes there in the start. Oh man, it's been a long day. Rehax goes up in the lead. Just ahead of Rappel. And then Mario, let's see, Mario is at 3rd place. He's actually only 5 points behind Kilburn. So Mario could take 2nd place. I'm not sure if he can take 1st though, as long as Rehax finishes. I'm just way too tired to like try to even figure it out. Sorry about that. Didn't really ah, never mind. So Rehax in the lead. Mario goes up to 2nd place. Oh, actually passes Rehax. Kilburn only at 4th place. Pretty cool that they are driving inside of the waterfall there. Didn't notice it before. So yeah, it looks like the top 3 players in total are actually the ones doing the best in this round. Mario in the lead, Rehax at 2nd, and Kilburn at 3rd. So they are very close to each other, and of course Kilburn needs to be in front of Rehax. So this is very exciting. I'm sorry if I can't sound it very exciting. It suddenly feels really tired for some reason. Looks like Rehax drops down to 3rd. Here's this massive jump. We are 4 minutes into the last round of the grand final. Kilburn has gone up to the lead. So right now Kilburn might actually be first, I'm not sure. 30 points, first place gets 30 points, second place gets 25, and third place gets 21 I think, and Rehax is currently 6 points ahead of Kilburn, so if Kilburn takes first and Rehax gets second, then Rehax wins. If Rehax gets third and Kilburn gets first, then Kilburn wins, I do believe. So that's pretty exciting actually. As we see Rehax falling down a bit. Mario and Kilburn getting a lead. Of course, if Mario wins and Kilburn gets second, Rehax gets third, then Rehax wins as well. And right now that is the case. So right now Rehax is the winner ahead of Kilburn. Almost 6 minutes into the map. Looks like Kilburn though has fallen. No, Mario has fallen down to second. Kilburn now at first. Of course, Kilburn did have that disconnect, so it's kind of feels like he deserves to win this one, just because of that. Because he was doing well in the previous round as well. Had he just finished, then probably would have been over at that point. Hopefully, he won't get another disconnect. Wow, that was a good part from Mario, I think. Actually, Kilburn has dropped down to 4th place all of a sudden. Had to respawn. And he falls down. So that's not good for Kilburn. Although, looks like Rehax has also made a mistake. So, this is still very close. Rehax now at be the winner in this case. Mario is still driving here at first place. Rehax to second. Then Chaos Hand makes a mistake. Now we got Kilburn and Rehax close to each other. Mario at first. Mario, of course, with 149 points. If he gets 30 here, he gets 179 points. But I don't think he can get first if Rehax and Kilburn gets second or third. Could be wrong though. Alright, we are soon entering the last turns of this map. Kilburn goes up to second, but that's not gonna be enough. Rehax wins if he takes third behind Kilburn. If he gets fourth though, if Chaos Hand beats him, then I don't know what will happen. Here's Mario though. Last stretch for Mario. No landing bug, and he is gonna take first place in the last round. Gets 30 points. Now it's very exciting here. Where is Kilburn? Kilburn is gonna take second, but is it gonna be enough? Rehax will take third. In that case, he will take first place in the toll as well, and he does. So I think Rehax is our champion of the ESL RPG Spring Cup Series. Here is KO Sand. Will take fourth. I think at least that is the case. Reax will be at 181 points. Kilmer will be at 179. So yeah, Rehax will defeat Kilburn, and then Mario will be at. Actually, Mario will take second, or tied for second, I think. Am I mistaken by that? Well, Mario takes tied for second. We'll of course have all the other players finishing as well. Rapo, VKLF and Sandepai remains. But yeah, Kilburn did have that disconnect, so it's a bit unfortunate. We'll take the other players in as well. Rapwood is next up, then VKLF and Sandepai is actually driving this last round, retired the previous one. Here is Rapo entering the last stretch, the uphill stretch. As he finishes, takes 16 points, just ahead of... no, never mind. Never mind, I'm just getting really tired here. And yeah, I guess also that that act from Sandepai did affect the results, since that meant that Reax got a couple of more points. But mostly it was the disconnect from Kilburn though that decided it, I think, because had he just finished that round, then he would have won the tournament. So it's a bit unlucky, or very unlucky to be honest. Anyways, here is VKLF, last jump. And then an uphill stretch. He will take 7th place in this final round. And then we just got Sandepai left. 30 minutes left on the clock. Looks like he's not gonna make it. Nope, retires. So okay, I think we can start summarizing this grand final then. Reax will take first, 182 points. Mario takes second, 179. Actually tied for second with Kilburn, as I predicted. Then Rappa takes 4th, 139 points. Prime takes 5th, 132. Chaosan takes 6th, 130. VKLF 7th with 115. And Sanderpai 8th place with 107. Congrats to Rehax, Mario and Kilburn for taking first and second and second, I guess. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See you next time.